Well, friends, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here, and I do apologize. I actually wanted to come on today and give you a channel update because there has been so much things going on in the background, and I've also been receiving messages from you guys privately asking if I'm still alive. And yes, I'm still alive, but barely. We have been going through so many crazy things. I've actually done two road trips, one to Wisconsin and one to Iowa. And the first one I did by myself with the kids. And let me tell you, I could write a book about it just in the escapades that we went through, just driving to and from Wisconsin. It was, yeah, interesting to say the least. But I wanted to come on and I just wanted to say that there are big things coming. I know I kind of went radio silent on this channel and I do apologize, but I had to do it. And it was interesting because um, I had a really interesting experience and I kind of want to share it with you because it might help you in your own personal life to understand that there is a time and a season for all things. And sometimes I feel like am I jumping the gun here? But then things just come into place. I'm like, nope, this is where the Lord wants me to be, and this is what He needs me to be doing. So, with that, I want to say do not run faster than you have strength. And that has been so evident in my life right now. Um, when I started this channel, I did it as a challenge, and the challenge was doing 3 videos each week for 3 weeks. So you have 9 videos. And that was eye opening first to like be consistent on that type of level. I didn't understand what it was all going to take, and I was a hot mess um, at the last week. And I was just like, this is not sustainable. And in fact, I had a really interesting experience. My parents came into town to help me with some stuff around the house and things like that. And we had this amazing planning session and we felt good. It was the start of their, time here. And I was getting ready to have breakfast afterwards. And I remember like praying, I'm like, okay, Father, give me the strength that I need. Like, we just did this planning session. I know what is required of me, and I need your strength. Like, I, I really need it. And I got done with my prayer, and I was starting to eat, and the Spirit's like, you need to rest. And I was like, and then I started having like this outside voice, talk conversation. My family is like kind of looking at me. I'm like, no, I don't need a rest. I need your strength. I need you to help me. Like, these are the things that I need to do and all the things. And this verse, like, no, you need to rest. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, I have too many things on my plate. I have too many hot coals in the fire, and I need to keep going. And my two children were at the end of the table, and they were starting to get it into like a heated argument. And I went, I took a deep breath, and I was like, come on, you guys, just settle down. And as I was saying all that, I started getting a sharp pain in my side. And I was like, not now. I can't deal with this right now. And I couldn't take a deep breath. Like, I really, really couldn't take a deep breath. And I won't go into like all the details, but I ended up like getting a blessing because I went from like being okay to not being okay in a very short amount of time. And my father gave me like this beautiful blessing, this beautiful health blessing. And there were some things that were said in that blessing that it was so tender. And I knew the Lord was telling me that I needed to rest and there was a reason for it. And so I like slept for 3 hours straight afterwards. And I woke up and I was just like, that was crazy, like that whole experience. And so when when the Lord tells you to rest, it's not like you're weak or, you're lazy or anything like that. It is strictly like you need to pause. And it's so interesting because when I did this, when I started feeling like I should do a YouTube channel, President Nelson gave that devotional for Relief Society I'll link it down in the description below so you can watch it. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, it's really amazing. And there's a part of in his blessing at the end. He says, "I bless you with the wisdom to discern what is needful and not to run faster than you are able." And I'm just like, Jessica, you need to listen. And so moving forward, I'm not going to be able, it's not sustainable for me to do 3 videos each week. That is just, I can't. And it was interesting because I even prayed, I'm like, I need help. And this is the other amazing blessing that I have received. My daughter messaged me. She's like, "Hey, Mom, I have a friend that needs a ride back home from school, and he doesn't want to wait for the bus." It was during final time and things like that. I'm like, "Yeah, that's not a problem. We can go pick him up." So we picked him up, and he was telling us like all the finals that he was taking care of, and then the last one was actually like video editing, and I was like, "Come again?" Like, "You're in video editing?" He's like, "Yeah, I really love it." I'm like, "Shut the front door." I was like, "This is crazy." I'm like, "Well, actually, I have a really hard time editing my videos. It takes so much time." And he says, "Yeah, I would love to help you." And long story short, it turned out to be like a huge miracle, like tender mercy. And I was just so grateful. And so I have somebody that's helping me edit the videos. And so that is a huge weight off my shoulder. And I have to say, like, that there's blessings that come when you take that time and you rest and you like listen and you allow things to come into place and the pieces to come in. And it's just, I love it. Like, I just have to say, like, that was a huge blessing. And so trusting this process has been essential. And I love seeing the tender mercies come through and the miracles that have happened. And even though it's been radio silent and you guys, and I love you so very much. Thank you for reaching out and making sure that I'm okay. It has been a crazy ride, and I still have some emails to still respond to. So I will get to you if I haven't responded. It's just, I've been dealing with a lot. And besides, obviously taking care of my 6 kids and homeschooling, we school year round. Like, we do take some bigger breaks during the summer months, but like I'm a firm believer, like, just keep doing because I hate the lag. Like, I really hate like the math lag and the reading lag. So we kind of like stay on top of those 2 things, and have like more relaxed schedule throughout the summer months because obviously we're going and doing a lot more things. But on top of all of this, I'm still working on writing curriculum and writing a book series. So I like, when I say I have a lot of coals in the fire, like, I really have a lot of coals going. And so doing all of these things, I really love and appreciate all the time that goes into making things happen and making sure that everyone stays alive at the end of the day. So I want to give you guys like updates along the way. And if you want to join my newsletter, I'm starting a newsletter because I'm at the very end of writing the curriculum and I'm at the very end of writing these books. Well, the first book of the series. And so when things come up, like, I want to be able to give you guys like an insider sneak peek type thing, and like freebies to some of the curriculum that is going on. Oh, and I have to say, I'm taking down some videos because my method that I use, that is like mine. That's not something that is out there. So that's part of the curriculum, and I need to protect that. And so those videos are coming down. I'm going to re-edit them so that you still get like the message, but some of the techniques, those things I have to like safeguard for the curriculum. So it's not like disappearing for good. It's all going to be in the curriculum. And when that comes forward, you guys can have access to that again. So, with that being said, that is my update. I I'm going to commit to one video a week, and it's going to be a mix up, like a mashup. Is that the right word I want to say? Um, but there's going to be two styles of videos. One is actually going to be where I do the storyboard method with people and showcase that. And then the other part is actually going to be for my homeschoolers. It's going to be like an adventure type vlog of sorts when we go and do these like missions and things like that with our curriculum. And so that will be there for homeschoolers. And for anybody really, like, I mean, I know it's like tailored to homeschooling, but it's adventure, like it's real life, and that's what I want to capture. And I want to capture these moments. They are part of my legacy, and they're part of my heart, and so those are the things that I want to make sure that is captured, and that helps people to like be inspired to dig deeper and not just take things for face value. Um, so yeah, that's in a nutshell, and that is my update. I love you guys. I miss you guys terribly. Like I'm so sorry that I left you guys a little bit high and dry for a hot minute, but I had to take some time and really like organize and put things in order, and that's kind of where things are at right now. Um, I didn't realize how intensive writing curriculum and writing books really were going to be. I naturally love to write, so that thing was okay, but actually going through and putting these put it into like solid pieces is very humbling, to say the least. So, thanks again for watching this video. I'm going to link below the Google Doc, the Google form to, sorry, I'm going to link below in the description below the Google Docs so you can sign up for the newsletter and just take a brief survey to let me know like how often you want emails and things like that. So just, putting that out there. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for coming and watching. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks.